Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your girl, Pretty Six Y'all the Brand, aka Star Assassin. And of course, your girl is coming to you all live with a review of the Girls Club over on the Tronix Network. And baby, when I tell you, I have been enjoying myself over here watching the girls like me on the screen, baby. And tonight we're going to get into the third episode of the Girls Club. And baby, we're opening up with last week's episode, which was Miss Crystal and Miss Jayla fighting. And baby, let's just say it was all out brawl. The girls were tussling, baby, in which they had gave each other a little bit of smoke over on like the Zoom call before the show even started, before they even got filmed. And baby, let me see something. Crystal is going crazy in this house. I mean, her breasts are out, baby. Her hair's not on her head. The girls are walking around, and y'all, it's just it's going down over here on the Tronix Network. It's going down over here on the Tronix app for the Girls Club. That's all I can say. And then we meet it's Madison, who also came in the house with Crystal. Well, not in the house at the same time with Crystal, but like they came together to the house. And then we got Nadi and Keish, and baby, the girls are around the house. And then we have Danielle from Australia, and she's sitting down, she's giving her interview. And Madison the doll is also giving her interviews, baby. And security is just trying to calm down the situation because so much is happening and going on, and like it's just a lot, y'all. And then, oh my gosh, Miss Beautiful Carmen and Kayla are just, they're in the background. They're doing what the pretty girls do. Also, Miss Shauna Brooks, also, aka, she's just sitting down in the background, being a pretty girl. All the pretty girls are being very chill and just relaxing. Not saying all the other ladies are not pretty. Everybody's pretty. I'm just saying, like, the vibe of the girls is just like, girl, it's a lot. She doing a lot. There's a lot of motion. There's a lot of commotion. We out here, and it's the Girls Club. And then we still are waiting on the last young lady to come in the house that is going to be part of the Girls Club. And baby, they're taking Crystal outside. Like, she's trying to take off Mike. Sydney's trying to talk to her. And Sydney is letting her know that, hey, this is not what she had planned. She's trying to figure out what's going on. Shauna's outside, Madison the doll is outside, and baby, they're trying to talk to her and just see what's happening. And Crystal's on 100, and I understand because she did get hit out of the blue, and I mean, yeah, she was talking, but it just happened so fast. And then we have Shauna in her interview, and she's speaking, and she's, sharing what she saw when it happened, and also, giving her thoughts. And baby, then we have Keish come outside, and Keish is just cutting up. Keish is like letting them know, baby, it was a 1 and a 2, a 1 and a 2, and a bang and a boom. It happened. And Sydney is literally still just trying to talk to Crystal, just trying to get Crystal to come back in the house, trying to let her know everything's gonna be okay, everything's gonna be fine. And baby, it's just, we are getting like a rewind, and Shauna is really breaking down like what happened as we are seeing the rewind, and I'm just like, girl, it's so much, it's so much. And then Crystal's made for TV. I'm gonna say that Crystal is definitely made for TV. And baby, like Sydney said, she's definitely the wild card in the house. She's definitely the wild card in the house. The girls will wonder who the wild card was gonna be. Crystal's the wild card. And I am loving her tattoo. And whoever did Crystal's titties, oh my gosh, girl. They are nice. They are really, really nice. And, you know, as everybody's still talking and discussing what happened, Madison the dog, is in her interview, and she is saying how close the girls were to her, and if she had got popped, maybe she said she was gonna be in there, and she was gonna be in there twirling. And baby, I believe that, like, the girls are twirling, and y'all, we're only on episode 3, and the girls are really in here twirling. Crystal is picked up the table. She is swinging. She is telling the camera people she with it. I'm just like, girl. And as a trans woman, people are like, are you happy? Yes, I'm happy. I'm happy because we're getting an opportunity to have our own. And I like this, and I like that. It's what reality TV is. There's truth, and then there's like things that are going on in front of the camera and behind the camera. Their relationships, their connections, and you know, Crystal is talking to Shauna, and Dime is talking to Carmen. And let me tell you something, y'all. Carmen is very beautiful. Oh my gosh. And I'm not saying none of the other girls are beautiful, but Carmen is beautiful. Like, beautiful. When I say beautiful, I mean beautiful. Yeah, it's just a lot going on. And now we have Sydney trying to, you know, talk to Crystal, get her to understand. And then we also have Tiffany from Jamaica. She is also back here with Sydney trying to talk to Crystal to let her know we still have another girl. She still needs to come in. She still needs to meet all of the girls. And they're trying to get her hair back on. You know, they're trying to get her back in her clothes and things. And y'all, it's wild over here. It's wild over here in the girls' club. It is wild. And I just am like, oh my God, OMG. OMG. She's putting back on, okay, Crystal putting back on her heels. She get back dressed. But she said, she's telling them she ain't going nowhere. She ain't leaving. And baby, that's that. She's not going anywhere. She's there to stay. And they sent Dime to a hotel so things can like cool down. They can let the other girl in the house. And then y'all, out of the blue, Sydney falls over, and it happened so fast. Y'all, the girls club is giving what the girls club needs to give. And then our next scene, we have all of the ladies sitting in the foyer, and baby, we got Social Barbie, we got Nadi, we got Kayla, we got Tiffany, and we have Akasha, and then we have Madison, the doll in the background, talking to Danielle. And baby, Crystal is still on 10. She is still going. And baby, she is with Social Barbie. And Social, the Barbie said she can't understand where Crystal is coming from. She's like, you know, Crystal's on go, but Crystal is a sweet girl. And she's just letting you know off real. she for it, she about it, she about her business, she ain't got no problem. And when Crystal came out there, you know, she hugged social Barbie and was sitting down with the girls. She told Naughty that, you know, she didn't have a problem with Dime, and then all of a sudden, you know, Dime had a problem with her, and they were cool, and she don't understand where, like, the issue came from, because she said, well, she was talking to her in the room, and then she's, like, Crystal's, like, climbing across the table, getting in Naughty's, like, personal space, and we go to Keisha in her interview, and Akasha is saying, baby, you came here looking like Tina Turner. This is the R.I.P. Tina Turner. She loves Tina Turner. She loves her movies. And baby, I just like how you can like see the difference between all of the trans girls in the room. And that is what I love. That is what I truly appreciate, because it shows you that all trans women are not the same, and that we all have different personalities and different characteristics. And you know, everybody is shining light in their own right, I must say. And I'm really, like keep saying, y'all, like I'm enjoying the Tronics app, y'all. I literally got the app like this past Friday. I should say last Friday. Well, it is a new week, but this past Friday, and like literally, I watched the Girls Club. I watched the Cooking with Princess Love. I've also watched a little bit of Safari and Love, or Love and Safari. But the Girls Club is my show. I'm definitely gonna be tuned in every Monday because I'm entertained. And like I said, as a trans woman, it's just, I'm proud to see us. Now, yes, now I'm not proud of all the fighting and all of that, but I'm proud to see us. I'm proud to see we are getting the opportunity even to just showcase who we are, how we live, how we become the girls who we become, how we develop, and just push forward. But so far, y'all, Crystal is definitely popping off in the house and showcasing her personality. And then Sydney sits down and she's, you know, talking to the girls, trying to have a serious moment with them, letting them know, you know, why she brought them to the house, and having an open conversation. And Crystal still on 10. And like I said, you see that a lot of the girls are, I'm not gonna say they're not a fan of Crystal, but Crystal, for a lot of the girls, she's a and Sydney's trying to talk to her and conversate with her. And it's just not showing. And then we get an interview scene from Kayla, and she's giving her thoughts as well, like about what's going on, what's happening. And honestly, everybody was worried about a girl coming in from Now That's TV, but guess what? Crystal came in on scene, and she's not even from that app. And the person that came from off Now That's TV, which is Social Barbie, guess what? She is very chill. She is very relaxed. She is very calm. She is like, and everybody was kind of like worried about it. And Sydney mentioned that you can go back, you can catch it in episode 2 where Sydney said girls was like they didn't want girls from Now That's TV coming in the house because they knew they liked to fight. And guess what? It's not even a girl from Now That's TV. It's the girl that was selected to be on the show. And y'all, honestly, I'm entertained because, baby, it's a lot of moving pieces, parts, and pieces. And you know, Shauna gets up and she lightens up the mood, and we needed some laughter because, baby, like I said, it's just been on 10 since the girls have came in the house, and Sydney is just trying to get things back under, you know, under rule, under control. Because, baby, the girls are growling. The girls are growling in the house. The girls are growling in the house. And Crystal snatches off her wig again, and she's putting on the wig cap. And then we get an interview scene from Maddie, the dog, Madison the dog. And I think Madison and Danielle and Shauna are gonna be really good friends. I think Crystal and Social Barbie are going to be really good friends. I think Keish, Akasha, Nadi, and Tiffany and Kayla are gonna be really, really good friends. And this is just me making an observational look. I'm not saying it's true or not. Just me making an observational look. But you know, still more to come. So then Sydney gets up and walks away, and then we pick up with Nadi and Crystal having a conversation about what's the issue, what's the problem, what was the reason for all of the animosity. And Nadi is just simply explaining to Crystal that, you know, it was a mistake over the room, and that Crystal had a whole lot to say, and she didn't understand why there was so much she had to say. And Crystal said she didn't come there to get into it with another girl. She actually came there to get into it with production and this staff. And I was like, girl, what? But, you know, Crystal's being honest. And then also, she said she's quit escorting about 5 years ago. And Crystal, I honestly commend you for that, because, you know, it is very hard to walk away from that, from a lifestyle that a lot of girls get comfortable in. And, you know, it is their means to survival. I used to be a former sex worker. I no longer do sex work either. So I definitely understand where Crystal comes from. And she said she had an incident that is very serious that happened to her. Like, a man locked her in his home. He put on gloves. He took out an ice pick, and he told her to submit to him. And she jumped out of the window, and she's able to, like, live and talk about that today. And I think that is where a lot of Crystal's fight or flight comes from. Like, she has to be tough. She has to stand strong, because she could have lost her life at one point. And she knows that she has to be vocal, because if she doesn't speak up, who's going to speak up for her? And I think a lot of the girls are just trying to get Crystal, like, come off of this 10 and just talk to us, because we're not the enemy. We're out here just trying to communicate, talk, be together. And Akasha actually said something and explained to Crystal in the middle of her talking to Nadia about what was going on. And I really appreciate it, because Keish gives me, like, very big sister energy. I'm here to protect. I'm here to do what I have to do for my girls. And that means if I gotta fight for my girls, stand beside my girls, talk, have conversation, I will do that. And I like that. And I'm really loving the energy. The girls are trying to be understandable. The girls are trying to be relatable. And then we get into, like, a very serious conversation with the girls. And baby, when I tell you, it is getting real, because now we're talking about sex changes in our body parts, and trying to get the new girl to come in the house, because, like I said, Crystal she's just being Crystal. And they're trying to let the new girl come in, y'all come in the house, and then and Sydney is having a moment, and baby Crystal is popping Sydney on the titty, and Shauna, like, I'm telling y'all, like, everybody was just trying to talk to her, very calm with her and collective with her, and now she's getting into it with Sydney. Now, baby, Sydney's the person that brought you here, and you don't get into it with the people who bringing you there to pay. And I like the fact that Social Barbie came and she got in the middle of the girls and she stood between them, because, baby, it's getting heated. These girls in the girls club, they made different. We made different. Because when I say we, and when I say they, I mean the girls that are trans, that really are out here knowing what it means. Oh, she threw a drink. Oh my God, Crystal hit Sydney. She threw a drink on Sydney. Baby, Shauna ran up. Baby, they are trying to get Crystal, because guess what? Look at Crystal. And she is like, girl, I can't believe you hit Sydney, girl. I really cannot believe you hit Sydney. And Sydney is trying to help you, girl. Sydney been trying to be the calmest person there, talking to you. And this is what you do, Crystal. And you feel the energy just shift. Because now, girl, I think you've put a really big target on your back. Because now everybody's mad. Now everybody's gonna be mad at Crystal. But Crystal also did say she did not come here to be liked by anyone. So I think her plan of how she wants to come into this house is working. And everybody is trying to talk to Sydney, and they're trying to get her to calm down. And oh my gosh, the new girl comes in and she's trying to figure out what's going on. She's like, wait, I hear screaming, I hear yelling. The girls are swinging. Y'all, it is a lot, baby. When I tell you the girls are out. We get Sydney, she's back, she's upstairs, and you know, she's getting herself together. She's mad because I think Sydney was just like, I can't believe this girl hit me. I can't believe this really put her hands on me. And Sydney, she did. And honestly, I don't know if I would be able to let her stay, or what would I be able to do, but hopefully there can be some type of conversation had or something worked out, because Crystal's just going through a lot. I mean, when I say she's going through a lot, like, I'm saying she's going through a lot as far as, like, you can see in the scenes of the show and what's happening, because she's going from fight to fight. She's just really belligerent. But y'all, we didn't get to be continued, and we're probably gonna pick up on next Monday with episode 4 of the Girls Club. My name is Pretty Sexy Jara Brand, aka Sana Assassin. If you guys would please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, please make sure to check out the Tronics app. I want to make sure I put it down in the video so you can know what it looks like, and the logo for the Tronics app so you can download it in your Google or Apple store. And until next time, it's me, girl, Pretty Sexy Jara Brand.